Welcome to the Growing with Newcomers video series, presented by the Immigrant Education Society, also known as TIES. TIES is a not-for-profit organization that has been actively serving newcomers and low-income Calgarians since 1988. TIE's primary goal is to provide immigrants and economically disadvantaged individuals with a solid foothold in Canada and afford them the opportunities to feel belonging in their new community. In this 6-part series, we will learn about gardening in Calgary's regional environment, share expert knowledge, and gain food growing skills. We will explore Southern Alberta's climate conditions, local vegetables, Indigenous plants, growing options, food security, and more.
In this video, we will introduce various vegetables and fruits that grow well locally in Southern Alberta. These options may resemble foods from your home country and could be used in your favorite recipes. When planning your garden, it's important to choose plant varieties that you already use in your cooking. It is fun to experiment, but more rewarding to grow foods that can be used in everyday recipes. Calgary's outdoor growing season is short, approximately 115 days per year, typically from the end of May to the middle of September. Since we have a limited amount of time to grow outdoors, gardeners in this region look for seeds that germinate and mature in less than 90 days. To increase the harvest yields, gardeners will plant as early as possible, plant new seeds mid-season, and/or use greenhouses, cold frames, or row covers to protect their plants from cold temperatures. All of these options will become familiar as you learn more about growing food on the prairies. When looking for seeds, choose varieties that are suited to the prairie region or Zone 4A. Organic, grow in less than 100 days, and will complement your meals. There are many different seed varieties available. Consider purchasing open-pollinated or heirloom options, or saving seeds from organic produce that can be planted the next gardening season. Here are some examples of vegetables that are easily incorporated into diverse cuisines. Spring vegetables, first harvest. Lettuces. They're easy to grow, quick to grow, and can be used in salads, sandwiches, or as wraps. Lettuces can be directly sown in the fall or early spring. Many self-seed if the mature flowers are left in the garden. Chives, or green onions, are a wonderful perennial plant that is a first sign that spring is here. Radishes offer a fresh, spicy flavor raw, roasted, or pickled, and can grow in 30 days. Peas, they're a great garden snack that can be planted late fall or early spring. Swiss chard is a spinach-like leafy vegetable that is hardy against slightly cold weather conditions. Kale is a deep green leafy vegetable that can be used in salads, sautéed, or added to smoothies or soups. Spinach, a versatile but sensitive leafy green, can be directly sown in the fall or early spring. Long beans, often used in soups or stews, add a nice texture and flavor to many different dishes. Herbs, self-seeding herbs like dill and cilantro, annuals like basil, parsley, sage, marjoram, shiso, rosemary, and some perennial varieties like thyme, oregano, mint, lemon balm, lovage, and tarragon. We also have edible flowers, borage, nasturtiums, comfrey, radish, pansies, calendula, daylily, dandelion, marigold, rose, bean flowers, broccoli flowers, snapdragons, squash and zucchini flowers, native varieties of chive, violets, strawberry, and chamomile are beautiful yet resilient options also. Summer vegetables, later harvest. Asparagus, long, thin perennial vegetable that takes a couple years to establish for growth. Tomatoes, versatile and a commitment with Calgary's unpredictable weather patterns. Cucumber, best in a warm enclosed space like a greenhouse. Okra, best planted in a sunny spot and can be used in many different cuisines. Onions, bulbs that can be planted in early spring even if there's snow on the ground. Carrots, a great option for sandy soil that is great raw or cooked. Beets. Commonly used in salads or soups, edible leaves should be thinned for best results. Potatoes. Culturally diverse root vegetable that is best planted in mounded soil. Turnips. Compared to radish or rutabaga, tastes best roasted or in soups. Celery. Can be difficult to grow in our region, requires some extra care and lots of water. Squash and pumpkins. So many options. Long, fast-growing plants that are very sensitive to cold. Zucchini. Need help pollinating and to be harvested before it's too big and woody textured. Peppers. Challenging to grow outdoors, most varieties grow best inside a greenhouse, but smaller hot peppers grow well outside in a sunny, sheltered area. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and kohlrabi are easy to grow, but watch out for pests like cabbage moths and slugs. Cover these crops with netting to protect their leaves. Garlic. Plant cloves in fall to harvest the following summer. Garlic is self-seeding if you leave some plants in the ground. Ginger and turmeric. Roots can be started indoors in January under grow lights in a container, brought outdoors in the summer months, and harvested in the fall. Fruits. Fruits such as apples, pears, and berries will grow in spite of the short growing season. Apple and pear trees planted and cared for will typically bear fruit after 3 years, but for some trees it may take up to 8 years. You may choose to grow berries instead, such as Hascap berries, gooseberries, sea buckthorn, and goji berry. These woody plants take less time to establish, but if properly placed and cared for, will bear an abundant source of summer fruit, especially species native to Alberta, such as some varieties of strawberry, raspberry, gold currants, and Saskatoon berries. Now that we have an understanding of the types of vegetables and fruits that grow well in the southern Alberta region, the next video will introduce starting seedlings indoors.